Hi, my name is Kenny Mosley, and I'm doing my case on mergers and acquisitions. A merger is a combination of two or more businesses under one ownership. The difference between that with the acquisition is when one firm acquires the stock of another firm, also known as a takeover, and consolidation is the process that creates a new company. The size and growth of a company depends on the two companies involved with the merger or the acquisition. External growth is typically faster than internal growth. And as you can see with the third bullet point, companies typically take years to decades to grow internally compared to with mergers and acquisitions. There are many motives for mergers and acquisitions. They include a list of these right here that I found the most beneficial. Domination of the markets, tax benefits for the company as one compared to each individual company, staff reductions, a lot of employees get laid off, so labor wages, that gets cut from your costs. Economies of scale, when you order more, you're gonna get a better price. And acquiring new technology, that's like when big companies buy smaller companies with innovative technology, they actually acquire that technology to implement it in their systems. Here we have the history of the top 5 largest mergers and acquisitions. The first one, we have Vodafone. They took over Germany's Mansman. That deal was worth $180.95 billion. Next, we have AOL and Time Warner. That deal was worth $164 billion. Third came in with Verizon Wireless and Vodafone, the same one as the first, and that deal was worth $130 billion. That deal was split up over years. It was a little over $20 billion per year that they got paid out. The next one is Pfizer and Warner Lambert Co. That deal was worth $90 billion. And the fifth one was AT&T and Bell South. That deal was worth $86 billion. Here we take a look at the pros and cons. Some of the pros for mergers and acquisitions would be synergies. That's just better economy and flows for both companies to combine. You have accelerated growth. Two companies combined together, they're gonna grow faster compared to one. You have diversification, so the more you do, you expand your portfolio, the less risk that there will be. As for the cons, new companies maybe have to train new employees as others with experience get laid off. Increased costs, so when you buy more, your costs may go up, kind of offsets the economies of scale. And then there will be retrenchment. That's just if both companies do like the same thing, there will be like duplication in departments, so they don't want to have to do that. There will have to be retrenchment, which would like lessen the cost. Also, when two companies get together and if there's too much domination in the market, the antitrust laws, the SEC will regulate that. They don't want to have monopolies. They're definitely trying to have a competitive market in the U.S. Some cross-border mergers and acquisitions include the Jet Etihad deal. This caused some companies to be wary of entering India with the airlines. You have Chinese oil major. They definitely received a lot of resistance from the U.S. Senate just because of some security issues that they face. And then lastly, you have the Unilever takeover. They took over their subsidiaries over time, and that's like one of the most successful cross-border mergers and acquisitions. One of the biggest failed mergers and acquisitions would be AOL and Time Warner. And as you can remember from the previous slide, this is the second largest mergers and acquisition deal in history. AOL and Time Warner, they got together, and in 2002 they reported a loss of $99 billion. That was like one of the largest ever reported losses. They didn't execute on their plan to take over internet-based searches and failed countless many a times. Eventually, Time Warner ended up dropping AOL from its name. That's why we don't see AOL anymore today. And yeah, thank you.